Hold on, because Lori Harvey just released a shocking revelation that has everyone's jaws dropping. Rumor has it that she outright leaked some scandalous CCTV footage showing her father, Steve Harvey, getting close to none other than Diddy. The information is trending widely on social media. The internet is genuinely going crazy over this startling revelation. Can you really picture how Lori truly put some serious shade on her own father and his covert rendezvous with Diddy? It's an expose that nobody anticipated and is already causing a stir in the entertainment industry.
You got 3 kids, Marjorie had kids. How was the blended family? How did that work, Steve?
Oh, that shit hard. that shit.
I thought you were gonna get me cool by y'all like, oh,
no, that shit hard, dog. They wasn't in agreement. They went bowling one night in Memphis when me and Marjorie first got together. We brought all the kids together, all 7 of them. And all the girls went bowling and came back and decided they didn't want us to get married and said they don't think it's the right thing to do. And they need more time to get to know us. And I'm sitting up here looking at some people that ain't got shit. I'm sitting up here going, y'all ain't got a relationship, a good ass job, a career. I'm paying for colleges and shit. I don't know how I'm listening to y'all making some damn decision. Y'all ain't got one boyfriend that done worked thus far. So I don't know how the hell you finna tell me how to live. My sons was over there cool with it. Roger, Jason, and Wynn, they sitting over there, they cool with everything.
Right.
The 4 girls, total, just mayhem.
Totally against it.
Totally against it. Ain't none of them got nobody. So why am I listening to them?
How did you win them over?
I didn't.
You're like, I'm doing this. Me and your mama, we doing this.
Dog, I love this girl. This girl, best thing for me. Now we gonna work. Now we gonna create an atmosphere of love and everybody's invited into it.
Right.
And everybody wanna come into it can come into it. Mm-hmm. And it was a point, man, where like all of them except the oldest one, my 2 daughters had graduated from college. Mm-hmm. Morgan was out of college. So the 3 girls were living on their own. Everybody else lived in the house. The 3 boys and the daughter. Lori grew up with 4 damn brothers.
Right.
So she was, and we could protect Lori at the house with them brothers.
Right.
Shit done got out of hand now. We can't, we can't watch it now.
Yeah, you can't watch it.
Because I'd have been there sawed off a bunch of these little, but like at the house, we had full control of what was going on.
Right.
Get comfortable, because things are going to get wilder in this story. The relationship between Lori and her father was already troubled, but add Diddy to the mix and you've got a recipe for next-level drama. There will be a lot of fallout from this, including a delicious backstory that sets up this explosive moment. Steve Harvey and Diddy have a long history together and have worked together for many years in the entertainment industry, but their friendship hasn't always been easy. Rumor has it that the 2 powerful men have been harboring some simmering animosity for some time.
Actually, one of my goals was to shoot Sports Illustrated in my Ever Swim, and we are here! Good luck upping that. I mean, this is how we start. I know, like, it's only 7 in the morning. So working with Yusai, fun fact, my first time shooting with him, I was 13 years old. I had braces and everything. So, this is our first time shooting as an adult.
Feel good?
Okay.
Feels so good. Beautiful. Ready for another one?
Ready. Today has been an absolute dream. I'm so excited to be here on set with Sports Illustrated Swim. Yusai and MJ are an absolute dream team, and we are making some magic.
In the meantime, Lori Harvey has been making waves as a rising star in her own right. She's not just Steve's daughter, she's a force to be reckoned with. However, living in her well-known father's shadow is difficult, and it seems like Lori has been itching to break free and establish her own reputation. So why did Lori drop this bombshell now? Some speculate that she's tired of being nice and keeping her dad's secret under wraps. Others speculate that she might have a grudge against Diddy, possibly if there is unresolved issues. In the world of celebrity gossip, drama like this is nothing new. Stars are always sullying each other's soiled blondes and trying to outdo each other in scandals. Take, for example, Kane's Twitter tirade about his feud with Jay-Z and Bey, or Taylor Swift and Katy Perry's constant shade throwing. Celebrity feuds are a staple of tabloid headlines, But this Harvey Diddy situation is unique in that it involves a family rather than just two celebrities at odds. Not only is Lori disclosing her father's secrets, but she's also letting the world see their unclean laundry.
Okay, is this mic on, people? I need to know if this mic is on or not. All right. So as you guys are coming in, let me know that you can hear me and see me. Let me know that you can hear me and see me, and we're gonna get right into this. I got a bit of a quick exclusive. You know, I gotta put this out here before everybody else does and before everybody else grabs it. And so let's hop right on into it. So as you guys know, Steve Harvey is currently being brought down by, you know, I don't know if you want to say the man, the universe, karma, I don't know, but everybody's coming for Steve at this point. And I'm not going to ask you guys to have any sympathy for him. You guys already know what he's done to Essie. You know, you guys already know what he's done to all of his wives and the kids, etc., etc. So we know what kind of Negro Steve is at this point. And so let me just give y'all the exclusive. You know, I have to say allegedly, but allegedly, Steve actually has an 8-year-old little girl in Dallas, Texas. Okay. I do not know if the mother of this child will be coming out to expose him via like an interview or, you know, a blog or whatever. But if the mama of the child don't expose him, then most likely the nephew of the mother of the child will be coming to expose him. So long story short, it's gonna be coming out pretty soon. Don't be surprised if you see like the Shade Room or the Neighborhood Talk just kind of talk about it or mention it and say they have a source, and then they just kind of leave it at that. Also, don't be surprised if you see certain platforms mention the 8-year-old little girl that's in Dallas that Steve ain't paying no child support for and ain't doing nothing for, allegedly. Don't be surprised if they mention it and then take it down. Normally, when you see the Jasmine Brand, Neighborhood Talk, Shade Room, It's On Site, whomever, put some shit up and then take it down, it could be because of journalistic integrity, but usually it's because they got paid to take stuff down. It is what it is. So, 8-year-old little girl in Dallas, Texas, and yeah, that he's a deadbeat to. I mean, golly, the man has just literally been a deadbeat his whole life. It's ridiculous. Okay, now moving on. Another mistress will be coming out to expose Steve as well. Now, this mistress is out of Augusta, Georgia. Steve, you know all about good old Augusta, don't you? Okay. And in addition to that, you guys need to know that he had this mistress before he married Marjorie. So this mistress came in between Mary Harvey and Marjorie Harvey, although the divorce to Mary Harvey technically wasn't legal. So the marriage to Marjorie technically isn't fully legal either. But that's a whole nother video for another day, and we've broken that down in several other places. But this mistress will be surfacing pretty soon, and she will want to put her story out there as well. As you guys see, the man has a pattern of, you know, feeling like he can treat people however he wants to treat them and just throw money at the situation or literally just ignore the person, whether it's been mistresses, girlfriends, wives.
Let's face it, the fact that Diddy is involved only heightens the scandal. This is the man who has been connected to everyone from J-Lo to Cassie. He has a reputation as a player. Now, he finds himself embroiled in a drama involving a father and daughter. Speaking of spilling tea, we're still unsure of the specifics of what transpired between Steve and Diddy, but if those CCTV tapes are any indication, it was more than just a friendly get-together.
He always think his money is going to fix something, in which now it makes sense to me why this man works as hard as he does, right? Like, yes, he loves what he does. Yes, he is a hard worker per se, but Steve literally has so many people on payroll. He has had to pay off so many people along the way to keep his secrets on the low. No wonder this nigga can't ever stop working. Just saying. So call it the Illuminati, call it the universe, call it karma, call it whatever, but pretty much all of Steve Harvey's stuff will be exposed throughout the rest of 2023 and of course going into 2024. Y'all already know the next celebrity that's going to be brought down, so to speak, after that will be Diddy, but that won't be probably until sometime next year. So I'm gonna answer a few of y'all questions and get out of here. But just to reiterate, there is an 8-year-old not a love child because he didn't love the lady, but 8-year-old little girl living in Dallas with her mom that Steve is not doing nothing for, no child support. He's not keeping up his promises, and he's not even coming to see the little girl. And in addition to that, an old mistress who was based out of Augusta, Georgia, will be coming out to tell her story as well. Okay? I don't know if it's the universe between Steve, Remy, and Papoose, Tim's future, pregnant by Future. I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot going on right now. I'm gonna take y'all comments for a few minutes and then we're gonna get out of here, and we'll probably be back later tonight for a show. They gonna get Jay-Z next? Maybe. So he has a current mistress. Wouldn't necessarily consider her a mistress. I mean, the baby's 8 years old. So baby was, technically conceived, 9 years ago? They're not in a current relationship. The impression I got is that it was like a one-off kind of a thing, but he made promises to come around and provide support on the low. You know how niggas is when they like, don't put me on child support, like I'll just send you some cash, that kind of a thing, but he ain't been upholding that bargain. Tim's is pregnant about who? Allegedly Future. That's an allegedly. What about Marjorie? What about her? She living her life and Steve living his. I told y'all, the majority of these people in the industry, man, they have open relationships and they're also sexually fluid. The women sleep with women and men, and the men sleep with women and men, and everybody knows about it. So it ain't 100%, but in Hollywood it's about 90, to be honest. That's an alleged.
Social media is exploding with theories and speculation about the footage that Lori leaked. Some people are even searching through old interviews and clips for clues regarding Steve and Diddy's relationship. Internet detectives are on the case, and they won't stop until they find every juicy detail. But this is where things get really interesting. There will be significant fallout from this scandal that will impact more people than simply Steve and Diddy. Lore is under fire as well, and she's going to suffer a lot for her audacious decision. Will Diddy be able to take being in the middle of this father-daughter feud, and will this break the Harvey family apart, or will they manage to get through it together?
I don't know. Wonder what he did on the low. Ooh. I don't know what he was doing with Nesto. I'm just saying. Deborah said, wow, what's done in the dark? Yeah, it always comes out. It always comes out. Definitely. No wonder Marjorie was in the room with Big Boom. Now Steve Harvey is doomed. Ain't no way she let him knock her. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. That's fine, but why keep in a closet to the public? I mean, because they listen, celebrities want you to look at them a certain way. They're always concerned about their image because their image is their money. So, just saying. Nesto certainly seems gay. Yeah, people said the same thing about me. It is what it is. But when I looked at Ernesto, I definitely said, I just looked at, I felt like, wow, he probably has sex with me. But I could be dead ass wrong. Let's see. Wait a minute. When are they gonna make the Clintons take a DNA test? Right. That's a good question. Mr. Think Like a Man being a bandit doesn't fit. Exactly. Let's see. I think that's pretty much it. Just a quick little. Oh, they say Nelly need to be called out too. Yeah, that is true. That is very true. All right, people. So that's it on this exclusive. I'm not making it all that long because the details will be coming out soon, and as more details come out, I will of course report it to y'all. But that's it. Like, comment, subscribe, share if you care. I will catch you all later.
Hold on, for there will be an incredible escape from this bombshell. Everyone is talking about the tea that is flowing everywhere. I wouldn't want to be in Lori's shoes when he gets a hold of her, and Diddy is usually all about the drama, so you have to wonder what he's hiding and whether he's trying to distance himself from the whole mess or if he's planning a retaliation scheme. Steve Harvey must be shaken right now after his own daughter revealed his clandestine hangouts with Diddy like that talk about a knife in the back. But let's face it, Steve's probably trying to keep it cool and public.
So what are your thoughts on the show of force, even not knowing?
They did their job. He's a sex worker. He's got guns, and he's got semen-coated VHS tapes.
Real life.
It ain't real life. Just say real life street stars. Know what time it is. And it's been a crazy year. But the reason why even right now, your old interview that you did last year is trending even crazier because you're almost like, not Nostradamus, but Nostradamus. What you have said, not only in our interview, but on your own personal lives.
Yeah. Which gets shadow banned constantly.
Yeah, things start coming to fruition to where you targeted certain people in that interview, and now you're seeing, I don't want to even say downfall, but you're seeing that target that you put on people's backs.
I'm seeing integrity show up.
Wow.
You know, the day of the raid, I got a lot of notifications. I got a lot of ads. I got a lot of mentions. I got a lot of phone calls.
When you said the day of the raid, you're talking about the raid on both Miami and California.
And New York simultaneously.
Wait, New York was?
Yeah, the New York house was raided as well.
Oh, wow. That didn't even, they didn't even really.
3 states working in tandem, and they did not tell the officers who they were raiding. They went in tactical as they were instructed to. They didn't know they was raiding Diddy's house. The higher-ups didn't tell anybody because they knew, with Diddy being a Fed informant, that he had people in the force and they wanted to make sure that went through legit. So they ain't tell nobody whose houses they was going to.
That's why you see the guns.
The cops didn't know that it was Diddy's house over there in Beverly Hills around the corner from the Playboy Mansion. They didn't know until they seen the kids.
Rumor has it that Lori is getting hot in the sun. She may be enjoying her newfound fame, but there may be consequences because her dad has deep industry connections and she may have burned some bridges. The real question is, what exactly was on that CCTV footage? People want to know if it was just a friendly conversation or something more scandalous. Until we see the receipts, the rumors will continue to swirl, and this whole situation is a legal nightmare waiting to happen. If Steve or Diddy wanted to sue for invasion of privacy, they would probably have a case, but would they really want to drag this out in court and make it even messier? The cell phone world is definitely taking sides on this one. Some people are living for the drama and are eager to see how it all plays out, while others are keeping their distance as if it were the plague.
So, let me ask you this. When you first told us about your thoughts and you honeycombs is what you...
Yeah, the honeycomb. Shout out to Jamil Peterson. He's added a new one. He called him the Diddy Glover now. Because when he ain't got the Beijing and he say he look like Danny Glover.
Oh, man.
So he's AKA Diddy Glover now. Shout out to Jamil Peterson, I Am Comedy.
So I want to stay right here. We're going to stay within this pocket, but I'm just curious. What did you know that was going on in the world of Diddy, Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, that the world didn't know? What did you know back then, 3-4 years ago?
That Cassie was gonna come forward.
So how'd you know? What'd you know about what Cat? Because
I wish I could explain.
Yeah,
but if I explain how I knew Cassie was gonna come forward, that could hurt some people. Which is why the last time I sat on this blue couch, I said what I said. Congratulations, Young Miami. Run as fast as Cassie did.
You did say that. That was a bar.
You said this.
Did you see something being around Cassie? Did you see anything being around?
I don't spend time around Cassie, and I haven't seen Cassie in person since she was with Ryan Leslie.
Was there something in her eyes that you saw? The way, like now
I'm gonna put it to you this way: there are mutual acquaintances between her and I. And that's as far as I can go.
Okay. When you...
I don't talk to her, but I speak to her.
Did you get a chance to see her indictment, what she claimed happened?
Oh no, I reviewed all the files, and everything that she said is everything that I said with Storm Monroe 3.5 years ago. Exactly what I said it was.
Were you surprised about anything that came in?
No.
Wow. So...
Nobody else should have been either. Young jock. You diddy doo-wop bop. You. Because you told the truth, Jock, and then after Diddy called you, you went back and tried to clean it up. But your all about is off the Stevie J's. You Diddy doo-wop bop.
Do you feel like that's the reason why this beef, but that Stevie J stands where he stands between the beef with 50 Cent and Diddy?
I don't know where Stevie J stands. I only know Stevie J sitting on a drum set or I don't know where he stand.
Man.
I know what he stand up in. And I know what done stood up in him. Take that.
So wait, so when you heard...
Bitch, I can't stand these... Like, for real, like, I'm just tired. Let's keep it a bean. All these niggas. You not even gaming because you won't claim it. No, you want to sit around and pretend to like bitch.
It's only a matter of time until something explodes in your face when everyone is observing and analyzing every move you make. Fame is a fickle friend that can quickly turn against you. One year you may be the most successful person alive. The news from yesterday, even though Lori is currently on a high, she should keep an eye on her back. When it comes to Steve and Diddy, they've been around the block a few times and know how to play the game, but this scandal may leave some scars that are difficult to heal. In this business, trust is hard to come by, and once it's broken, it's difficult to regain.
I'm just
like
curious.
these are the you like half man. No disrespect, but Jocelyn rough.
Them shoulders is...
And the way she like running up on, I already know she done strapped up on you.
Ooh. So, Jack, let me ask you. There's some of the shocking things
I hear that mean with a harness.
Oh. Okay, not a harness.
Yeah.
So I gotta ask you this. I'm sure somebody's already asked you this, but have you ever been to a P. Diddy party?
Yeah, several, many, honestly.
And so, can you take us through like what goes on, like when you were there?
What did I say when y'all asked me about why was the TD Jakes at the Diddy party?
Yeah.
What'd I say? Money and sex.
That's correct. Were you surprised that there were so many cameras in his houses?
No.
That he was recording these?
Of course. He is the J. Edgar Hoover of hip hop.
Okay.
Y'all done seen him put on the pyramid with a skirt?
So let me ask you, when you hear that Cassie was told to hire male escorts to come and what they call freak-offs now.
Yeah.
Is that something normal that happens in Hollywood?
Yeah.
Freak-offs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody know that. I've been saying it.
Yeah.
How many times I got these is wild.
So do you feel like people, when they hear pink cocaine, Young Miami has to bring across?
Wait, the Tusi.
Yeah, the Tusi. That's what they call.
I found out. I talked to my drug guy because I wanted to be informed. Because people was calling it Tusi, that's calling it the Tucci. I didn't know which one it was, so I talked to my drug guy, and my drug guy filled me in, and then it made perfect sense. Tusi.
Talk to him.
Drugs with Jaguar.
Let's talk.
Drugs education.
101.
So Tusi is the cocaine, but they take the ketamine and cook it up. And they fold it into the coke. Now, if you don't know what ketamine is, cat is what they call on the street special K. It's a veterinary drug. It's a horse tranquilizer. Now, gay men have been using this for years. See, back in the day, if you went to a gay party or a gay rave, there were certain drugs that you would always find on hand. Viagra, ecstasy, special K, and cocaine. Now, see, the cocaine keep you up all night, but unfortunately, it gives you limp noodle because of what the blood flow is. So you wants to fuck with a half-hard dick all night. So that's why you have the Viagra to make sure that the dick involuntarily stays hard while you're numbing your fucking self with the coke. Now, see, the ketamine, that's a horse tranquilizer, so that relaxes all your muscles. You could get fucked by 80 fucking ton gorillas.
Relationships will be tested as a result of this. And the question on everyone's mind right now is, where does this leave Harvey and Diddy? This scandal has more twists and turns than a Hollywood blockbuster, and it's far from over. The fallout from this will be felt for a long time.
So now, your dick is gonna stay hard, you numbed up, and you high, you got the ketamine in you so you don't feel shit, and then you add the ecstasy to put in the feeling that you've now blocked out, and now you got a party.
Freak off cocktail.
Yeah. So now, the 2C, they done skipped. They done skipped all the steps. They condensed it. So you got the cocaine in there, and then you got the ketamine in there, and they say that some of the dealers add the ecstasy in there. Now the Viagra, you still gotta take that solo. But with the 2C, you got all of that. The gay cocktail. Off cocktail in the one thing. And the reason why it's pink is because they put the food coloring in it. They think, he said he think they got it from the Breaking Bad. You remember how they was making the meth, and they made it a special color, so they done that with the 2C.
Wow.
It's the food coloring.
You think that...
As if you need more. When did high not get high enough? Like, I'm trying to understand.
Yeah, to the point where you have to fly it across, like, I need that here tonight. Can you get that here? Like, no.
I need that here. You got 3 drugs. Powerful drugs. And food coloring.
Shit. Okay.
You are numb. You are wired. You pop that Viagra. You a f***ing machine. You anything. You a brick wall, wouldn't even feel it.
I'm sure there's footage of that. There's footage of that.
Like real rap. Like that right there is like, that's like, you know, cut me open right now, man. I ain't even gonna bleed. Like, it's wild. Like this 2C shit. Now I see how young Miami can take all that pressure. She on the 2C. They be thinking these is over here like killing the game. They don't feel nothing, that's why they do it. Okay?
With Diddy settling within 24 hours, which has never been heard of, 30 million, or the lawsuit was 30, undisclosed amount. But
he knew for 30 days that shit was fitting to happen.
Within 24 hours.
He could have paid that 30 million before.
Yeah, why? Let that hit the fan. Did he?
Because he's Diddy.
He called a bluff?
Because yeah.
He should have enough money to
he
check.
Put the boots to that girl. She's supposed to be a good bitch. No matter who she with. All the time he putting a groom in her.
The tea is still very hot, and there will probably be more spills in the coming days. Will Steve and Lori be able to work things out, or is their love doomed to fail forever? Can Diddy Dog watch the fallout without getting sucked into the plot? This event will undoubtedly have long-term ripple consequences on the Celt community.
Yeah, we're gonna see, man. We're gonna see what they got. But speaking of the raid, right? Did you see that viral video of Diddy? He was seen in Miami with Stevie J after the raid. You seen that video?
Yeah, I seen it.
What you think about that?
Well, I go way back when Stevie J first came to Bad Boy, after they left Uptown Records and everything like that. And Stevie J and Puff fell out real bad over, you know,
It could have been producer credits and the whole 9 yards. But Stevie J didn't F with him until Love and Hip Hop. When Stevie J went to Love and Hip Hop and he became famous from that, Puff called him over there and they had a meeting. And I guess they rekindled their friendship. Because I used to bodyguard Stevie J. And, you know, go to different clubs. You know, I got pictures and everything. Stevie J didn't mess with Puff, you know, until after that Love and Hip Hop thing went down, you know. So now they back cool. What got me about the stuff like that them being back cool, that Stevie J went on TMZ and was speaking up on behalf of Diddy. Now, if anybody I want speaking up behalf of me, or I had anybody speaking up on my behalf, it wouldn't be Stevie J. You understand? I don't think that an individual of his caliber is capable or can be trusted in a way that I would like for him based on his actions on television and who he is as a person, what he has been shown as an individual, is a type of individual that I would have speaking on my behalf. Come on, we know he's a drug abuser. We know that he's been seen putting his hands on women in the wrong way. I don't know, that shit is crumbling, man. You know what I'm saying? But you know, you can always say this, man. And the infamous words of one of the world's greatest comedians, Richard Pryor, cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Why you say that cocaine is a hell of a drug?
Because LaRob said that they be doing the liquid cocaine in the bottles, in the Ciroc bottles. We know Stevie J been in countless rehabs back and forth.
Speaking of CBB drama, do you recall the crazy incident that 50 Cent leaked video of Kevin Hart getting into an altercation with Diddy? If you thought that was scandalous, you hadn't seen anything yet.
No, we've heard of Puff being in rehabs, secretly going to rehabs too. So, my man, when you get on those type of psychotropical, I think it's psychotropical drugs, man, and you start believing your own bullshit, and them two individuals together, man, you know they got to be crazy. Something got to be wrong with when he sit up there and he said that he want to challenge 50. And I don't know much about that clout shit. Him challenging 50 to a fight, and we seen how 50 Cent, we seen how Stevie J fight on Love and Hip Hop and all that other bullshit. Him, Scrappy, him, this other cat. My man, there's no way. There's no way. He don't want it with 50, bro. That's if that ain't cocaine, the Pope ain't Catholic.
So you feel like 50 Cent would give Stevie J that work?
It wouldn't even be a job. 50 Cent will whoop niggas like Stevie J on the way to a real fight.
You seen 50 fight before?
I ain't never seen 50 fight. I seen some tapes of him get down on that end, but I never seen him fight in person. But I know the demeanor of a man. I was with 50 Cent on a couple of occasions, and one occasion, it was just me and 50 and about probably 6 other dudes that didn't want to get out the car because he was ready to get down. And you could see it in him. You could see he got it in him like that. I'm looking at him. I wrote this shit about this shit in my book. 50 ain't back, he don't back down, bro. And you could see when you know a dude is about it and got it in him, you can see it in his eyes. You can see it in the way he carry himself. You see how he threw his own man in the bushes, Tony Yayo. They got tapes on 50 getting down boxing. I've seen takes on him. You know what I'm saying? I've never seen him in person, as far as fighting. I've been with him in person, but he got it in him, bro.
But yeah, that caught me by surprise because I always knew that Stevie J, he did production for Bad Boy, but I never knew him and Diddy was that close until, as of late, since the raid. So.
Yo, they was close. Bro, Stevie J and Puff was like pots and pans back in the day. I don't know what happened between them, but something happened on the producing credit side that Stevie J stopped effing with him. And, Stevie wasn't dealing with him at all. He was just doing more stuff for Jodeci than he was Bad Boy.
It looks like Diddy is involved in a lot of sticky situations. You should watch out for the next big announcement, which I promise will happen soon. In the meantime, grab some popcorn and get ready for the next exciting chapter of this crazy journey. Even though the Harveys and Diddy are currently in the spotlight, nobody is safe from celebrity rumors for very long. Who will be the next to get caught?